And we are back. Welcome back to the Nick Hall Comedy Podcast. I am your host, Nick Hall, joined as always by...
Josh Griffey.
Big week. I'm not sick anymore, so that's good.
I is. For those of you keeping track, I think this is 28 episodes in a row.
It could be. Could be. I'm feeling good. Hey, if you're listening on an Apple Podcast or wherever you're listening, make sure you give us a rating and review. That helps us out a bunch, and it's fucking easy to do, and we appreciate it. So just do it.
5-star, quick couple sentences,
Please.
man, in podcast, Apple Podcast app. That means the world to us.
Yeah.
We've seen a couple of you pouring in.
Yeah,
we appreciate it.
You guys are killing it with that. We do appreciate it. If you want to follow us on social media, it is at Coach Kent Murphy on all social platforms. Anything else would be uncivilized. No, that's anything else. That was like a fucking old commercial back. Anything else is just uncivilized.
That's the Grey Poupon commercial.
No, anything else is a fake, and fuck those guys because they're trying to sell my merchandise without my approval, and fuck them.
They can all eat butts unless they like
fuck
that
those
thing.
motherfuckers,
Yeah.
and if you see them, fucking trash them on Twitter and wherever else. We'll support it, and we'll jump on and trash them with you. If you want to buy some sweet-ass Coach Kent Murphy gear, or just, some Trash Stros gear.
Trash
like this
Stros.
sweet hat. It's CoachKentMurphy.com/shop. Housekeeping is done. Housekeeping is done. We got a big week. Probably, Most weeks are. Depends how you feel about it, I guess.
Adjust your mindset, man. Every week is fucking huge if you think about it. I'm always amazed that we haven't figured out a way to end it by now. That's a good thing for us humans, yeah. I look at this. This actually, I thought we'd talk about this. We talked about it outside. Didn't add it to our show list, but I think this is fascinating for the listeners.
Sure.
If you want to talk about it. You told me earlier you have sleep paralysis.
I do.
That fucking blew my mind.
I do.
I've been studying sleep paralysis a lot, mostly because I study everything that involves demons and paranormal shit. Explain to me that. You told me Sunday night, so you actually have full-on sleep paralysis.
Yes. So, I don't know. It was like 15 or 16 years ago. It started happening, and I didn't know what it was. But so essentially, what happens if you don't know what sleep paralysis is? Essentially, you wake up while you're still REM dreaming. Yeah. Basically. So when you're in REM, your body paralyzes itself so that you don't act out your dreams while you're sleeping. It's just like a natural defense mechanism your body has. So essentially, what happens is while that's going on, like my eyes open, and I can see the room that I'm in, but my dreams are like taking place in that room. So, like, I'm conscious, but I'm still unconscious. It's like a weird thing. But when it first started happening, there's a sensation while it's happening, and it kind of felt like I was vibrating a little bit. And so, like, I thought I was having seizures in my sleep. And so I went to a doctor, and he was like, no, everything checks out. You're good. So I went and did it. He recommended I go do a sleep study. So I did a sleep study, and they're like, yeah, I have sleep paralysis. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, what can I do for that? And they're like, I don't know, get a new body.
Yeah, right.
Be somebody else.
Yeah, make good friends with the demon. That's a really big key.
So, like, and, I've done, like, some reading, and I guess, like, they do think that that's where, like, a lot of stories about demons and ghosts and, like, I've seen some, like, weird things. Like, I've seen, like, figures and stuff. I wouldn't say I've seen, like, demons or anything like that. But, like, mostly what happens in mine is, like, I'll see the room that I'm in, and sometimes I'll see something in front of me. Not that often. A lot more times, I have a sense that, like, there's something really bad standing behind me, like something really evil behind me.
And you're asleep to the point you can't move your body.
No, but I can feel like stuff touching like my back and stuff like that. And so like that's the terrifying thing for me. It's almost like the Jaws effect. Yeah. It's like it's more scary because you can't see it.
Yeah.
But like every now and then, like I'll see stuff in the room, but it's more of a sense of like I can feel something there, and I can see like my bedroom, how it is,
impending,
and
dread.
He can't move.
Holy
but,
fuck!
Yeah, it's fucking yeah. So, but like it's happened so much for about 15 or 16 years or whatever it was. I've become like somewhat conscious,
right?
In those, like I can talk to myself in those dreams, and like tell myself like this is a dream, wake up, and I can hear myself telling myself to wake up, and then I'll eventually will.
Doesn't that make it scarier, though?
A little bit, yeah.
Because then you're hostage in it, right? Mm-hmm. If you don't realize it's a dream, you maybe have a sense of, I could eventually fix this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's telling you, it's crazy to me because I spend so much of my time in horrific stories, right?
Sure.
Whether I watch horror, I read a lot of horror, I study, demonic occult stuff all the time for things I'm writing. I told you, to this very day, right, in my mid-30s, I am so afraid every night when I turn the lights off and get in my bed.
Yeah.
Because my wife and the kids sleep in a bed, and I sleep in another bed. Is kind of the setup we have with our
kids are scared of the dark. You scared of the dark too, Marv.
Yeah, no, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm Marv. I'm fucking terrified.
Fucking Home Alone.
I have like these these deep shadows, right? And so I have to close all the doors. I have like this whole system. But the nice thing was I hit a freedom at a certain age. You just go, if you're going to kill me, kill me. If not, I'm going to sleep, right?
Yeah,
so this is the level of, I'm still really afraid that there's an evil spirit in the dark, but I'm okay with them killing me and just giving me peace.
I don't know if I'm scared of the dark still. There's still something there for sure.
Fuck yeah.
But I can't, I have to sleep in pitch dark.
Yeah.
Like, I can't sleep with the TV on. I can't have sound. It's got to be quiet, but I cannot have a door open.
No
fucking doors. Like all my my closet doors, my bedroom door, everything has to be shut.
Right.
Because I want to be able to hear a motherfucker coming in.
Yeah. No, my dog is big enough.
Yeah.
He has learned how to open the doors.
Oh fuck.
And when he opens the doors, right as I'm about to sleep, and I'm overweight, so heart attacks are real pressing fear for me. But I see that door open, and I have that. This is the thing I always wonder. I'm like, do people actually I'll hop out of bed in my underwear and just be ready to fight a demon?
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to lay here and maybe he'll I guess that's bad, right? If I don't jump up and fight, then his next victims are my wife and kids. But I do the possum. I'm just going to lay here and pretend I'm happily asleep and you can't get me.
Right.
I was like, if a demon wants to come and I don't know, suck a toe under the bed or something, I'm like, I'm here for that. I'm not getting up and fighting you.
I don't do it so much anymore, but I do remember when I was younger, it was that thing of when you get into the bed and
yes,
I had to cover all the way up, as if that was gonna protect. You know what I mean? What is that fucking false sense of security?
No, I'm too sweaty. I can't use a blanket.
Get me if the blanket's now I rarely have a blanket on.
It's a kind of old magic, right? We have this as an entire species. We do have magical thinking about a lot of things. The blanket is one of those. I'm overweight and I sweat a lot. And the moment I have one drop of sweat, I'm like an old lady with heat flashes. I'm up and I'm furious. I can't go back to sleep.
Yeah.
So I always sleep on top of the blankets in my underwear, right? So I can be as cold. And my house is cold. I keep my AC cold.
It's great.
But the thing that I cannot do is I cannot have one part of me hanging off the bed.
Yeah, I don't do that
my
either.
My foot can't be off the bed. If I'm on a couch,
Yep.
my fucking foot can't be on the floor. Nothing. I always had this vision when I was little that there's a little troll with an axe or something. And the moment your foot's off, you're like, that's gone.
Yeah.
I could die. And I'd be like, all right, demon, you can fucking kill me. I'm 35, life was stressful, I get it. But if you're going to take my foot off, you're like, I'm not I don't have that heart of a special Olympian, right? Where it's I'll overcome a diversity or an adversity, not diversity.
I can't be hobbled.
Yeah, I can't. I'm just not tough enough, right? I just know it won't work.
You just be mad walking around on your peg, all the fucking demons.
And people who know me would probably be like, honestly, you being wheelchair bound, couldn't happen to a better guy.
Hey, what happened to your leg? Fucking demon under my bed.
That little fucking troll with his axe.
Piece of shit.
I knew he was there from the time I was 5, but I got lazy.
I think if that's if I was a demon, that's what I would do. I wouldn't be the ultimate evil demon.
Yeah.
Killing people and taking their souls. I would just grab people's legs under their bed and just make them live in terror the rest of their life.
That's the thing I don't get about demon movies, right? It's so the difference between a demon and a spirit, right? Demons have never been a human form, right? A ghost or something like that was at one point a human spirit, right? And that energy has become a ghost or poltergeist, whatever. Demons are inhumanic or inhuman forms, right? So they've never been a human, right? They're like the cast down in the pit. They're jealous of us. But I was like, why do all these demons always want to take over an 8-year-old kid? If I'm a fucking demon that can go anywhere and do anything, I'd be that paranormal demon, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're asleep? Pull the blanket down. That's way more fun and titillating than just being well, now I'm stuck in an 8-year-old girl who's tied to a bed and throwing up all over myself. There's no fun in that.
Yeah.
I've never understood that. But I just think it's crazy because they have that documentary, The Nightmare, right?
Yeah. I've never seen it. Yeah,
it's not a good documentary. It's fun because when people have sleep paralysis, they go into the, this is what they see, right? And it's the Slender Man or whatever. Walking around the room, or a lot of people they call her the night hag, I think, right? This little old lady that sits on your chest.
Yeah.
And I was like, that shit's cool. The problem with the documentary is it just looks like a bunch of employees on their break at Hot Topic made a movie.
Yeah.
So it's the usual suspects. They're the kind of people that the moment they tell you they had an experience like this, you're like, well, I can't believe this. There's definitely some kind of father issues or bullying at the core of this, right? Yeah. But when you told me, I was like, oh my God, this is like a fucking normal dude who's had the experience. I think it's fucking fascinating.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. I think the worst one I ever had was like, it was, so I sleep on my side all the time.
Yeah.
So I only see like half my room, but like I said, I don't see figures a whole lot. Every now and then, and it's usually like a shadowy figure when I see it. So it's like somebody standing in the corner of my room or something.
Unbelievable.
We can't like make out their face or what they look like. You can just see that it's somebody or a person.
Right.
But the worst was like it was probably like near when it started when I started having it, but it was like the girl from The Ring. You know, like, but with the hair.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
And she was just, like, sitting on my bed next to me and, like, staring at me. That was, like, the worst one. But that was, like I said, that happens, like, maybe once every 25 times it happens to me where I'll actually, like, see the figure that's in my room or whatever.
That's still terrifying. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was probably the worst one. That one sucked. That was like Sunday. That ruined a whole day for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, fuck, man.
That's fucking unbelievable. Speaking of unbelievable... the MLB has some plans for a new postseason. Pro segue. That's immediately not pro because
pro
I
segue.
Called it out.
No, I love it. Well, maybe it came to Manfred in a fever dream. Yeah. There is some relation here. It could have been a really bad nightmare, and he was like, "That's a good idea."
Rob Manfred is just paralyzed, and he just sees the ghost of Babe Ruth dripping hot dog sauce on him. He's like, "No, like, hot dog juice, gross."
Babe Ruth just keeps pointing. What?
Holy shit.
Yeah, so the MLB, they're proposing, sometime in the future or whatever, the playoff format, because they're talking about expansion.
I thought they said 2022 is what I thought I read, but that could be wrong.
Would be like the first whatever. But so they're talking about expanding from 5 to 7 teams, which is just a stupid number of teams to have in a playoff format, first of all. But... So if you're the top team in either league, you would get a bye in the first round.
Sure.
And then the other 2 division winners would get to pick their opponent of the wild card bunch for a 3-game series that's played all at the home team.
This would eliminate wild cards.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you'd have like the top team would be a bye. Then the 2 division winners would pick 2 of the 4 wild card teams, whoever they want to play.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 wildcard teams would play each other and it's a 3-game series, all at home for the higher seeded team.
Right.
All in all, it's a really stupid idea. But I do have to say, I am fucking super intrigued by the idea of somebody picking their opponent.
Right.
Like, I think that's
you hate all of this.
As soon as I read that they want to make it 7 teams, I'm like, that's just fucking stupid. That's
they say too.
That's a stupid number of teams.
Because they're they're planning on adding like another 2 teams.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Here are I don't like any playoff series where the best team gets a bye. Because I'm like, once you're in the playoffs, you should have to battle for every position. Right,
that's the point.
One of the great things in sports is the underdog upsetting the best team. So a round where the best team isn't playing, I just have never liked the bye theory.
Yeah.
I get it, reward the regular season, but they're already the number 1 team.
It makes more sense in a sport like football where it's a 1-game thing.
Right. One game, sure.
You could earn a bye in that because it's like, you've earned the extra week off. But in baseball, and
I still don't even like that.
Yeah, you shouldn't get to take a whole 3 or 5 game series off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, the team that limps in going in and beating the favorite in football, that's why the NFL playoffs are
fun.
The best.
Yeah.
That's why it's more fun.
March Madness is the craziest because it's just it's bang, 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 bang. Yep.
If they just said, Duke and North Carolina, you guys can just start at the Elite 8, that's not very fun.
Right.
No one cares about that. Then there's no madness in March. No one wants that. I'm with you, though, because to me, I only watch sports at this stage of my life, right? I'm not really like a diehard fan of anyone. Like, I have my teams I like, but I don't really care an enormous amount.
Right.
Like if my team loses, you're like, oh, all right, that sucks. Like, I'll watch next week or I'll watch next season. I don't care that much.
Yeah.
I watch because of storylines, right?
Sure.
And the idea of a team...
You're a fluent Fluent fan.
A fluid fan, yeah.
Fluid fan, yeah, fluid. Not fluent. You don't speak fan.
I don't speak. I really do not speak fan.
Sorry, go ahead.
If you find our episode, on me being a fluid fan and supporting that, you can tell I do not speak the same language as fans. They were really mad at me in the comments. But I like the idea of this, right? Like a team sitting there and looking and being like, well, you guys don't have enough left-handed pitchers, and we're going to light you the fuck up. Right. And then that right-handed staff saying, hey, we're going to come in and drop nuts on you.
Oh, yeah.
And just flamethrowers them. That makes it more exciting, right? Because then your coverage after the event is, oh, you thought we sucked, and you called us out. And let's say that team wins the first game. Then you got the other team on their heels like, oh, fuck, we picked wrong. We fucked up.
Right.
We fucked up.
Right.
That is exciting as fuck, right? I think that is a wild... And it's weird, too, because... my theory with baseball is that there can be no new or good idea in baseball, right? It's the biggest problem with baseball is they refuse to adjust the game to modern audience. And I know baseball diehards will hate me for this. I like baseball. I watch a lot of baseball.
Yeah.
There are ways to make this game better and more accessible for people.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the biggest thing for me as a baseball fan is I want baseball to keep existing for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and
absolutely.
I don't want it to just become this lacrosse league that no one watches. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I like the idea that MLB is doing something wild. And I think, again, the amount of social media and narrative behind picking teams is fucking fun, man. It takes us back to, this is a time we live in where there is no more picking teams in gym class because you don't want the one kid to feel bad about himself.
Yeah, and you don't want...
That's what this is on the biggest scale of sports is, hey, we think you're the kid with the limp arm and the glasses and the inhaler, and we're going to fucking bean you.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's fun for pro sports.
It's a fun idea. Well,
it's fun.
It's fun because... I think it breeds like the upset.
Yeah.
Hugely because like say you're team A and you're the first team to pick of the 4 fucking scrub ass wild card teams and you're like you said like I'll take the Rays. You know, like or whoever it is. Like I'll take those fucking jabronis, like we'll kill them. And then that pisses them off. They're like, Oh, you think we can? You know what I mean? And like, and then that series is gonna be fucking fireworks, dude.
Imagine the awesome. Yankees picking around the Red Sox, their rivals, right? Imagine the Cardinals saying, "Hey, we're gonna come beat the Cubs because we own your ass."
Yeah,
that's so much fun for everyone, right?
Yeah.
The Dodgers,
Cubs would never
we'll
pick
take the
Cardinals.
Diamondbacks because we own them, and then boom, they get smacked. I think that's really fun because I like the wild card playing game. I think it's a really fun game. I do agree with you.
It's
a lot
flawed,
of people,
but it is fun to watch.
Right, because a one-game playoff for baseball is not a full story of a baseball team.
Right.
But it says, hey, give me your best guy and my best guy on the mound, and you just got to do it now. There's urgency
and you
to
better
it.
play well that day.
Right.
Yeah.
And this it has less urgency, but it has a lot. I mean, that week, right, those 3 games, the conversations that we'll be having as the one team takes the first game convincingly, and the team's like, did we just pick the guys that are going to spank our ass?
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
That's what I want. That's why it's intriguing to me. It's like
it's a one picking
that
a 16
dynamic
seed. Yeah, like, we're the number 1 seed, Kentucky, and we're going to pick Ivy Tech, Fort Lauderdale, and they fucking get beat by that team.
And they said
that's a Disney movie.
They said they want to, like, televise the selection process, too. And make it a thing. And so, like, at the start, it's at this, like, when they started, it's going to be like this pandering thing. Like, we really respect the Cardinals, so, like, we want to play them because we really respect them, and we think they have a formidable club. And that's it's like ass kissing. And then some motherfucker is going to come in, like, a few years after and be like, we'll take those fucking pussies. You know what I mean? Like, in so many words. Like, somebody's just going to fucking be Richard Sherman it, like, we'll take them because we're the fucking best, and they fucking suck. You know what I mean? And that's what it's going to go fucking hype. That's what it's going to be like, yes!
My only regret is that this didn't happen when big fat Brian McCann was in the league.
Oh, God, yeah.
Brian McCann would have been like, let me check my receipts. 85 unwritten rule violations. We're taking you out back. That would have been hot.
Get the receipts, son.
Yeah, like imagine when they just did the All-Star selection in the NBA. And you had LeBron, Giannis, Charles,
Giannis picked
Shaq.
maybe the worst team of all time.
But it doesn't matter. Because when they said, "Oh, you didn't pick Harden," and he just laughed and said, "I want to pick someone who passes." That's amazing.
That's great. That's a great soundbite.
I won't remember anything from the All-Star game short of like one or two highlights.
Yeah,
but you remember
that
like the best player in the league, right? Or who's probably going to be the MVP again this year.
Yeah.
Looking at the second best guy and just laughing in his fucking face because he's a fraud. And that was amazing.
I love that.
And if you get that in baseball, right?
But he took like Bam Adebayo with like his second pick, and I was like, "Well, you're an idiot, but go on."
We just want to have the hard to pronounce team, right? We want that team. But no one cares about the All-Star. Yeah. They created a really great moment for the fans.
Yeah.
In that.
Oh, I agree. It's fun. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like oh my God, I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I love the idea of just like going out. But this, I'm with you. I don't want to hear we so respect them that we want to beat them in the field of play. No, I want you to tell me why you're picking them.
Yeah.
Right? These guys fucking
that's
suck,
what I said. It's going to start as like
a
a flub fest for like the first couple years, and then somebody's going to get fucking wired and be like, I don't care. We're picking them because they fucking suck.
Well, I want,
and that's what I want.
Someone to come out and be like, well, now that we know the Astros don't have electrified nipples, we want them.
But they got to have like a representative from all the teams there, so that when the dude's like, we'll take them because they suck, and then somebody's like, I heard what you said. You better check.
Yeah. Now that Jose Altuve is not wired up like Jason Biggs, you know what I mean? In that movie where he's on the dick. What is that movie? That's one of the best movies. It's him and Jack Black and Steve Zahn.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Saving Silverman.
Yeah, right? So now that Jose Altuve is actually just a 5'2" guy without the Jason Biggs electronics, we want the Astros.
I'm in.
You know, imagine this, though. Even last year, before we knew that the Astros were just complete fucking cheaters and pieces of shit. What if someone says, hey, we get a pick? We want the Astros because they bat 0-83 on the road.
Yeah, and they're going to play us all 3 games on the road. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's automatically has to be your first pick. We'll take the Astros. And
then imagine for fantasy nerds, for gamblers, for guys who are really into baseball analytics, this is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's great.
And the season they were talking about with the NBA, right? The mid-season tournaments and all that.
Stupid.
It's too complicated. It's not fun. I don't know what it adds to the game or why any players care.
What's the point of it? Yeah.
This thing from the MLB, though, I think this is a way, because the MLB's biggest problem is that no one knows any MLB players. We do, because we make baseball content and we watch baseball.
Right.
My mom can't name 10 pro baseball players.
No, the casual fan can't. Like the casual observer of baseball.
Yeah. And
doesn't
they know? They know Bryce Harper because he does the hair flips.
They know like the 4 or 5 greatest hits. They know Mike Trout and they,
My mom would, there's no way my mom knows who Mike Trout is.
No, not a chance. Like Eugenio Suarez for the Reds last year. I'm a huge Reds fan. 49 home runs.
Yeah.
Had a monster year.
Yeah.
Unless you're a diehard baseball fan, nobody could just pull that name out.
No.
Eugenio Suarez. You know what I mean? Like
that guy
he was one of the better fucking power hitters in baseball last year.
That guy could show up to a Little League World Series game and be less recognizable than Kent Murphy.
Yeah, maybe not a Little League World Series
I'll
game.
bet you.
Yeah.
I would fucking bet you money.
Maybe.
Kent Murphy has iconic visual things.
I'm iconic now. All right.
I'm saying when you see Kent Murphy, you know the mustache, the Maui hat.
I know what you're saying. Yeah,
There's no way they would know who he is over you.
Well, and we also
that's a fucking problem.
We also put
Kent
ourselves.
Murphy's a fucking YouTuber.
We also market ourselves and put ourselves out there, like unlike the MLB, who was like, hey, you guys want 100-year-old traditional values?
Yeah.
And a couple of Cialis commercials? Tune into a game on Wednesday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The MLB just needs to get it through their head.
Want to hear a bunch of old white men complain about unwritten rules in a game?
Okay.
Tune in on Wednesday.
If you're trying to be more like Keith Olbermann or Kent Murphy, the MLB's got to start going with the Kent Murphy crowd. Well, I like Keith Olbermann, right? He's cool.
Yeah.
That is not
a hot
the dude
machine.
you want to pander to.
No.
He's really smart. He loves baseball. That is not the fucking guy. If you are marketing baseball and keeping baseball in line with Keith Olbermann, you're just going to keep losing. Mm-hmm. No one's going to fucking care, right? Like, I watched that whole Ken Burns documentary, right?
Yeah.
Young people aren't going to give a fuck about baseball like that, right? Like, they just don't. You got to fucking freshen this up. And this is a way. This creates a genuine moment. You guys can get together. You and your boys can have bets. You can bet on FanDuel at the bar who's going to pick who.
Yeah.
There's some shit talking. The fan bases are there. And, oh, you fucking picked us?
Yep.
It's perfect. This is a brilliant move. And my theory has always been, too, MLB, I wish they would use their ideas to fix the game, right? Like, get the calls on the field right.
Good luck.
Stop doing 85 pitcher changes. Yeah. Get robots to get better strike zones and big fat
Fuck
Joe
the robots.
Bring the robots.
No robots.
But that would be my first pick. Is if I was like, the Yankees and I was number 1, I'd be like, my first selection, robot umpire.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be my first pick.
Well, there was like a comedian back in the day that was like, this was a long time ago. I don't remember what his name was, but he was like, here's what's wrong with baseball. And it was when Chip Carey used to be the announcer for the Braves.
Right.
And he'd be like, you're watching a game, and this is still like goes on in the MLB. Like, this is MLB announcing and like the mark, but he's like, you're watching a game, the Braves are down 3, bases loaded, bottom of the 9th, 2 outs.
Right.
And like Chipper Jones hits a home run. He's like, that ball's back and it is gone. Make sure you tune in next week on TBS. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Just nothing.
You're watching the Dodgers in a tight 5th inning race, and Vin Scully's like, I remember when I was a boy, right? Yeah, I like Vin Scully too.
He's going out to the mound. Looks like he asked the umpire if he wanted to go to Fuddruckers.
Right. When I was a boy of 4 and got my first bicycle, the roads weren't even paved. That's what it's been like for Clayton Kershaw.
Vin Scully's a fucking national treasure. I love that
all the way.
Dude.
But I'm saying we've got to bring some energy.
Yeah, we gotta they gotta XFL that shit up. I'll tell you who was not a fan of the proposed changes to the playoff format.
Friend of the channel.
Our boy Trevor Bauer. So Trevor Bauer, pitcher for the Reds, he owns a company called Watch Momentum. I'm going to go do some work with here at spring training. But if you get a chance to follow him on Twitter, he's one of the best.
Yeah.
He does not pull a punch.
He's the athlete who actually says what you always wish athletes said.
And he went fucking hard yesterday.
Yeah.
And I love it. Because he referring to what we were just talking about, the proposed changes to the playoff format, and he said, can someone tell me how a privileged person... Oh, wait, no. Wrong one.
Oh, different hot take.
Wrong. Sorry. That was a cool tweet, too. He said,
That was his Oscar take, wasn't it?
My fat thumbs picked the wrong... Here it is. It says, no idea who made this new playoff format proposal, but Rob is responsible for releasing it. So I'll direct this to you, Rob Manfred. Your proposal is absurd for too many reasons to type on Twitter and proves you have absolutely no clue about baseball. You're a joke. Right to the motherfucking dome for Rob Manfred.
Right to the dome?
Yeah. Which, Rob Manfred's a fucking moron.
Oh my God.
It's pretty well established at this point. And I love that a player, like an active player, is going hard at him. Verlander does stuff like that. You know what I mean? There's only a handful of guys that have the nutsack to fucking man up.
I love that about Bauer. I just disagree, man. I don't see what... This is the thing. We're getting more teams in the playoffs within the next couple years.
Right.
It's going to happen.
Right.
Why not make it as fun as possible?
Well, it's the double-edged sword because from the fan perspective, it's a good thing.
It's coming.
You've got more teams, so your team has a better chance of getting in.
Yeah.
And it's more like some more exciting scenarios. So it's a smart move by baseball from a fan perspective. It's one of the smarter
more money.
things they've tried to implement or talked about implementing.
Yeah.
But from a player perspective, I get it to the point of like, okay, so now we have to work our asses off, and it's diluting, the prestige of getting into the playoffs or whatever.
Yeah,
makes it easier, more chances to lose, shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, now that we know
more
that
games they have to fucking pitch. And
but they're getting paid for that.
Oh, absolutely.
And also, let's be fair. If we're talking about what's diluting baseball the most, it's not this proposal. It's the fact that now they've just cleared everyone to cheat to win the World Series. That's the fucking problem.
I also feel like that too, and I'm not going to speak for Trevor because I don't know, but like I feel like that.
I mean, he knows more.
I feel like he's more mad at Rob for more things than just this.
Sure.
Like
my thing,
and rightfully so. I fucking hate Rob Manfred.
I agree.
After that weak ass Astros fucking punishment, you pussy.
Yeah, no, Rob Manfred presided over just telling teams the smartest financial thing you can do is cheat to win a World Series.
Absolutely.
Right? The fact that they're letting this stand as is, right? Oh, no, a coach and a GM got fired. Yeah. Oh, boy. Big fucking deal. Millionaires going to go have more vacation time. Great. Yeah. That's Rob Manfred's problem. The World Series has no fucking value to me for the rest of my days. Because
after that, it's tough. Yeah.
After every World Series now, I'm going to be like, well, how did they cheat to win?
How did they
right?
do it?
I'm going to be all excited and then
show me the buzzer, pal.
Yeah. What's in your butthole, pal? Like, that's what's going to happen now.
You know what would be crazy? Series. I just thought of this. So what if they do have robot umps and they just have like this strike, behind the plate, but like somebody comes up with an electronic buzzer and it causes like interference in the electrical waves, and the umpire just starts fucking.
The Astros,
he's cheating.
The Astros develop EMPs in their bat. Yeah.
Or what if the umpires like next year they just come out and they just have the wands like at the airport? Yeah. And they're like, it's like Naked Gun when he's like patting people down.
Russia already interfered in our election. Next thing you know, they're going to take away our American pastime.
Oh, I love that.
They're going to hack our robot umpire. Nah, I'm just saying, baseball has big fucking problems.
Yeah.
One of which is
Joe West.
Young people don't care. People don't watch baseball on TV because it's a bad TV product. And, I think this is at least a moment. You're getting more teams. Like, I agree. The NBA, first round should be like 3 games, 5 games, 7. Like, it should tier up, right?
Yeah.
Way too much basketball playoffs. But it's just money.
Right.
It's going to happen. They're not going to take
nobody wants to watch like a 7-game series with the 22-40 or Orlando Magic
fun.
versus the Bucks.
No one wants to see that. But guess what? You're going to fucking see it.
Yeah, you have to.
So why not add a fun moment, right? And again, I think the MLB, this is all bullshit until they tell us why the World Series isn't tainted for the rest of time.
Well, yeah, and see, it's like this thing.
That's
so,
the problem. But
it's this thing. So, like, when I was a kid, like in the early 90s, the MLB playoffs had 2 teams from each league.
Yeah.
They had 2 divisions in each league, and the winner of each one of those divisions played each other for one playoff series.
Right.
The winner of that went to the World Series.
Yeah.
There were 4 teams total.
Yeah.
And then they brought the wild card out in the mid 90s, and everyone was like, "Well, that's stupid." Like, and they they reshifted the divisions, and there was 3 divisions in each league and a wild card. And then it was like, oh, this makes sense. This is fucking way better. Mm-hmm. And then they did the 1-game playoff, whatever, a few years ago or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh, that was stupid, but it's exciting. You get 1 game. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense in the world of baseball, but it was still something to make it give it some excitement. And I feel like that's what this is probably going to be. Yeah. It's going to be resisted. It's going to it's going to look stupid, but 5 years after the fact, like, oh, this
it's just going to happen. Right? The old system, right? I agree. 2 teams in each. You reward the most of the regular season, blah, blah, blah. The new way, it's a little more chaotic. A team that gets hot at the end makes the right trade. They can sneak in. Maybe they're better at the end, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know that that's a worse system. Again, is it more diluted? Yeah, but MLB's been doing that to themselves already. Get the moment that brings in the casual fans. A big fat
that's what
Brian
baseball
McCann
needs.
Ultimately,
shit, that's what they
That's going to be more popular than him ever on the field.
And like I said, I get the resistance from the players because it changes a lot of things for them, and they're the ones actually on the field fucking playing.
Right.
We're the ones sitting here fucking eating potato chips.
Right.
Fat as shit talking about them.
If guys like us aren't eating potato chips in front of baseball, they don't have a job.
Right. And that's the point is that
give the fans what they
ultimately want. if stuff like this brings in more fans, that's going to mean more money for these play. You know what I mean? So like there is a benefit.
In more games, they'll get more money. They will get more money.
It's just a matter of they've got to compromise and figure out a way to do it. And they got to get. I mean, they've got to get a new marketing team.
I'm just
impressed,
MLB
just needs to get a new marketing team.
It's a wildly forward idea for baseball, which is completely always in the wrong headspace.
It's the most outside of the box. It's an XFL. I love it. It's XFL. I love it. I love it. Yeah, you get to pick the team you play and beat the fuck out of it. I'm in. Let's go. I'm in for that part.
That would be the most exciting part of every baseball season. Mm-hmm. That would be their most viral moment every single season.
Yeah, the selection show. Yeah,
I think it would actually be great. Yeah. I really, really do.
Well, fucking the NCAA, like March Madness, people tune in and watch 2 guys sit there and go, the 12th seed in the East is North Carolina State.
Yeah.
They'll watch that for 4 hours.
And that's picked by just a group of old fucks, right?
But imagine
if you could get...
If that selection show is picked by the teams, that they're like, we want those motherfuckers.
No, imagine that the Milwaukee Brewers hire Paul Heyman, right?
And then I
am the advocate for Brock Lesnar in the Milwaukee Brewers, and we want that piece of shit.
See, I would take it I want to take it one step further. I want to take, if you're not the top team gets the bye.
Okay.
And you take the other 6 teams in each league, and they're all, fuck the records, they're thrown into a pool. And you draw a name, and the first team that's drawn gets to pick the team, and they pick it. Whoa. But then they bring the bat out, and they do like the thing where you grab the handle, and they're like, "You're the home team." You know what I mean?
No, arm wrestling.
A fucking pole tournament.
Pole.
I'm in.
Right? So the Brewers are like, well, we weren't as good, but we have Eric Thames. Like, we're ready.
And then you'll see, like somebody will sign Travis Bagent right before the playoffs.
Like, he's a lefty and he can pull.
Go get his home field Bagent.
Sure, why not? Keg throwing. Like, make it wild as fuck. I don't care. Make it wild.
I'm way in.
Don't fuck with the game on the field, but everything leading up to that game, you can fucking annihilate all
that'd be
of
like that. See, like that'd have been back in the day. Like that'd be when you really want, like, if it was a arm wrestling tournament, like you really want Scott Rowland on your team.
Yeah.
Like that dude was just like a corn-fed brick shit house.
Could you imagine?
With like wrists bigger than my thighs.
Right.
I'd be like,
Bagwell.
yeah.
Like imagine the arm wrestling for seeding in the steroid era. Like imagine the TV we missed.
I mean, that's must-watch TV.
Yeah, Albert Bell's just like, I want someone in the octagon to decide seeding.
Oh, fuck
like,
yeah.
We missed so much great stuff.
Jose Canseco and Albert Bell just like arm wrestling.
Albert Bell
I'm
would
in.
fucking annihilate
Oh, it'd be
Jose
fun
Canseco.
as fuck. I don't know, he's a big dude.
But I mean, we're missing that.
Yeah.
Baseball needs to add a little sideshow. I'm totally down for that.
I'm for it.
Keep the product on the field good and baseball wholesome.
Yeah.
Figure out how to stop all cheating to ruin the World Series and have more World Strongman competitions for seeding.
I'm in.
There, we solved it.
Yeah.
Rob Manfred, where's our fucking
You're
check?
welcome. You're welcome, MLB.
Speaking of something else we want to save, we found the greatest television show of all time.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best, but it was only one episode.
One episode and it got canceled.
Broke my heart.
Brother Husbands.
You had to say the title right as I was drinking.
Gotcha. Yeah, so there was this show that we just stumbled upon recently.
On the Learning Channel of all places.
So what happened was this guy and this girl were married.
Right.
And
they met at church when they were like 18 to 20.
Yeah.
Got married. They had two kids. Two kids, right?
Yeah.
2 sons.
So then old boy goes and gets a best friend.
Yeah.
And they're hanging out, as guys do.
Uh-huh.
That probably want to have sex with each other. I'm pretty sure. But
yeah, they definitely look
neither here nor there.
They definitely listen to a lot of Fall Out Boy together. Like a lot.
So then the old boy's best friend one day was like, I think I love your wife. And instead of being like, I'm going to beat your ass now because I have to stand up for my manhood, he's like, why don't you marry her too? And then they just, they all started fucking each other and they sleep in a bed together. And then she had 3 more kids with him. She had like triplets with him.
No, this is where it's even worse, right? So the best friend starts hanging out with the guy, and they definitely seem like maybe they had a thing first, right?
Oh, for sure they did.
But he decides, I have to tell my best friend that I love his wife in front of his wife.
Yeah.
He drops the bomb in front of her, right?
Yeah.
So essentially the show then goes on. They live in this mansion, right?
Yeah.
There are 2
apparently she has a great job.
With 5 kids, and she must make a fuckload of money.
Yeah.
Because I don't know where they live, but their house is huge.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in there.
They must, and that's
it's a fucking
8
commune
fucking
at this
mouths
point.
to feed. Yeah. So she comes home. They have scheduled sleep schedules, right?
Yeah.
See, my dog's furious even hearing about this.
He's watching it right now.
Right. So she sleeps with one of them one night, sleeps with another one the other night.
Yeah.
And then they have at least one night a week where all 3 of them
They
share
have like
beds.
the refrigerator schedule where it's like, I'm banging Jimmy tonight and Billy tomorrow. Like they have it lined up by days. It's so fucked. But it's essentially, it's just 2 guys just getting cucked every day.
Yeah.
And it's like, you and I talked about it, is like, when there's an argument, is she like, fuck you, I'm going to fuck Jimmy on Wednesday instead of you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a bad place to be in.
Okay, well,
there's no way that can work.
The basics of the show, right? It's so fascinating on many levels, right? Like one of the things, they wanted to get a paternity test because the 3 new girls are the new husbands, they think.
Yeah.
But they don't know.
Right.
And so then they're arguing, oh, well, whose kids are whose? It's like, well, bitch, if you're all parents, like it should be all of your kids.
Yeah.
But it's like, here's a scene, right? This drives me nuts because I'm married and this show is just infuriating to married people. There's a scene where they're all 3 in bed together.
Yeah.
And they have the 3 little baby bassinets by them. And one of the babies starts fucking crying early in the morning. They're babies. That's what they do. Probably because they want milk, right? They want milk.
They want the teat.
Yeah. The mom doesn't wake up. The 2 husbands don't wake up, right? So, first husband, cuck number 1, wakes up and looks over, and he's like, hey, I'll be a good guy, and I'll go stop this baby from crying so they can sleep. The moment he stops the kid from crying, the other husband looks over.
Those are my kids.
They have insane side-eye in this show, by the way.
It's ever-present.
He knows how much it makes me sad when he parents my kid. And as a parent, I was like...
You're all married together.
Also, this is just the point. Bitch, you didn't wake up. Do you think I want to wake up to your fucking babies crying? No, I try to do something nice, and you're being a little fucking asshole about it.
I'll tell you.
It's unbelievable. But the other 2 scenes in the show, right? And then we'll get to, like, the deeper stuff. One... Cuck number 1's mom and her step-husband come to meet, his stepfather. They come to meet them. And the daughter's like, I'm just really annoyed with my mother-in-law because she acts like me marrying another husband degrades her son's place in the relationship.
It does.
You're like, wow, how dare she know simple math? And then they decide they're going to bond the 2 husbands by picking out lingerie for their wife.
Oh, yeah.
And they both pick different things, right? Like Disney Princess and then Hellraiser BDSM. And the shit talking is stellar.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It's the crazy thing, because to me, we talk about this a lot, right? Marriage to me, I've had to boil it down now that I'm married, right? Marriage to me is relationships are hard. Yeah. People are hard to live with, right? I'm married. I'm hard to live with for my wife and vice versa. What marriage is you're just saying, all right, we're going to be in this together. When it gets really hard, we're not leaving. That's all a marriage is that works, right? Is that we love each other, and it'll get hard, it'll get difficult, things could change, but we're not leaving. That's when a marriage works.
Sure.
This so flies in the face of the concept of marriage to me, right? And it pushed all my I'm like the most liberal fuck you'll ever meet. And it pushed me all the way to the fucking extremes of everything I believe. Yeah. Because I watched the show and I was just pissed off.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, like, my favorite things to watch often are, like, murder documentaries,
love it.
True crime, right? And if one were ever made about me and my life, it would start with one of my friends being like, I want to fuck your wife. and then it would turn into murder. Like, I wouldn't be like, well, let's all just marry her together. Come on, it'll be great.
I can't
you
wait
fuck her
to
on
watch
Wednesdays?
you.
Yeah. Like, no.
Oh my God.
That's how my murder documentary would start. They're like, and then Josh asked to fuck his girlfriend and Nick killed him with an ice pick. Like, that's the end.
No,
that's it.
For me, it wouldn't be a murder doc. It'd be like, hey, whose creepy ass old man is this in here trying to pick up 20-year-olds in this bar? Because I would do that. My friend would say, hey, Josh, I just really want to fuck your wife. I'd be like, oh, she's very attractive. I get it. I'd go to my wife and be like, hey, Amy, Nick said he wants to fuck your brains out. And she goes, really? That's dope. I'd be like, have fun. I'm out. I'm divorced now. Yeah. Like, that's cool. As soon as you want to fuck other people, we can just do this as a business arrangement, right? I'll take the kids one week. You take them next. We'll be cool. Like, we don't hate each other. Have fun with this other dick. Like, that would be me.
You're dead to me. Whore.
The underlying theme of the show is she's clearly rich.
Yeah.
Like rich, rich.
She's doing something right, yeah.
So I understand why cuck number 1 is like, I guess I could tolerate this. Because I don't want to go back to a studio apartment with only one pair of designer
and then I'll
glasses.
have to work.
Right. Ew, grody. Yeah. But it's just, I don't understand any of these. That show on HBO got it pretty close, right? Big Love?
Yeah.
Because I remember all of us when we were young. We're like, oh, you can just like fuck like all these. You can have 5 wives and just fucking fuck 5 ladies.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, the fucking lasts like, let's say you're really good at fucking, right? You're like Sting. Let's say you tantric fuck like 1 hour a day, right?
Yeah.
Like a hard one, and you're like, all right, we got to get this going. CSI's coming on, right? We can't fuck for more than an hour straight. All right, there's 23 other hours.
Yeah.
And now you have the problems of 3 to 5 marriages.
Yeah.
It's
fuck that.
I don't understand. Are any of these actually successful?
I doubt it. Well, that one got canceled after one episode.
I can't believe. By the way, the fact that got canceled when we have so much reality TV is a fucking crock of shit.
It's incredible.
Like, we were actually.
It's hard to get canceled as reality TV.
No, we were running around like we were on Arsenio Hall's audience back in the day. We were like, oh, he said what?
Well, it's like this. So like, there's the thing. Like I remember when I was younger, like I would have this thought, like, that girl is so hot.
Yeah.
That if she agreed to date me, I wouldn't even. She's so hot.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even care if she cheated on me.
Yeah.
Right. That was like when I was young. This is like, I'm talking like high school, and I didn't know anything about pumping the D. And then, when I was like 26, I had like a really hot girlfriend and she cheated on me.
Yeah.
And the rage that just overtook my life.
Yeah.
For a period of about 2 to 3 months proved me that I was wrong about my initial thoughts when I was younger. And so like I just couldn't live in that. I don't understand how a man could live in that scenario. A self-respecting man could live in that scenario.
I mean, not even
I don't get it.
Because this is the thing. Like, you watch the show, and we were both like, this is ridiculous.
Or woman, too. I'm blanket stating.
Like, it'd be cool if you had
I wouldn't be able to do it if I was a woman. No. I bet it's not,
though.
though.
It's the basic problem chaos with the idea of a plural marriage, right?
Yeah.
And I always boil down to, I think people should do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
That's fine. But the people on the show are just full of shit.
Yeah.
Like, they went to a parent-teacher conference, and the teacher's like, this is weird. And they're just like, people just judge us. I'm like, well, yeah, because you're doing a stupid thing. Like, you're doing a stupid thing.
Yeah. Well, it's that thing is like...
It's like you said, right? So let's say they have an argument. And it's Cuck One's day to sleep with his wife, right? They have a big argument.
Oh, Cuck Jeremy or whatever.
She comes home and she's like, hey, man, what the fuck? Like, you made a terrible dinner. He's like, I fucking slaved away for like 1 hour on this. Fuck you. And she's like, she pulls out her marker and is like, we're going to switch this to Cuck 2.
Crosses him off the
What's
schedule.
a fucking X? Now Cuck 2 has 3 days
sorry,
in
what
a
was
row.
that, Cuck 1?
Yeah. And so then what does Cuck 1 do? He's in there folding laundry, like listening to his wife get plowed by Fall Out Boy number 2.
What if he just sits when he's sad, he just sits by the bedroom door and listens to his wife get plowed by another dude?
And this even, let's imagine a world where, Fall Out Boy 2 is shared between wife and Fall Out Boy 1, right? Let's say they're both fucking this new guy, right? So then that makes more sense. If you're all fucking each other, right?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. It's inevitable, though. When you just live with people, you always have arguments. It's impossible, right?
Absolutely.
The moment that
argue with my
you
dog.
have an argue, right? Yeah. So Cuck 1 argues with wife, right? She X's his name out. Cuck 2 then has to make a decision.
Sure.
Whose side are you on? And if he ever chooses against his fellow Cuck, he has broken the relationship.
Yeah.
Because then it just turns into Game of Thrones. Like, they're plotting against me. He's getting 3 extra minutes of fucking a week. Like, it's impossible. It's fucking impossible that that's okay.
Yeah.
And her theory of, well, we actually have more love in our relationship. Well, I'll tell you this for a fact. If I brought home another lady, I'm like, Amy, I love you the exact same. I just want another woman to put my dick in.
Yeah, I just want to twist her nipples a little bit. Yeah. Is that okay?
Like, you have so many attributes, but she has these other attributes that I want to put my dick inside of.
Amy, meet Lizzo.
Yeah.
This is Lizzo.
Holy shit. Like, Amy, I love you, but you just don't play flute. You know what I mean? Like, you're just not going to do it all for me. You don't play flute. My wife would not tolerate that. The moment you start fucking someone else, you are telling your significant other, this marriage deal is not enough. Yeah. And now I know people that have those. They're like, they just like to fucking hang out. And they fuck other people, but they're still together.
Yeah.
That's not a normal... Like, the concept of marriage is a little bit like a prison sentence. Like, you are chaining yourself to another person.
Yeah.
Because that's why they put in the marriage vows, right? Like, for better or worse.
Yeah.
The or worse is wildly important.
Yeah.
Because it always gets to that phase.
That's why I'm single, baby.
Yeah, right?
It's the 80s and I'm down with the ladies.
But that's what I mean. Like, even as a husband, if I came home and I saw Lizzo face writing my wife, I'd be like, that's fucking hot for like a minute. But then I'd be like, wait, those bitches never text me to join in.
Nope.
And then I would feel left out.
Yep.
You're adding so many
You're
problems.
back to being cucked number 1
You're
then.
like, oh, now I'm cucked by Lizzo.
You'd
perfect
still
death.
be fine with that.
That's a warrior's death, a perfect death.
All right.
I don't know. How could it possibly work?
Let's end on you getting cucked by Lizzo. I like that. I like that. Hey, guys, thanks for listening. Make sure if you're listening, wherever you're listening, give us a rating or review. That really helps us. CoachKentMurphy.com/shop for all your needs, and Coach Kent Murphy on all social medias. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.